crazy bitch Medea, who killed both kids despite a cheating man. A cruel, cunning infanticide to avenge her wounded pride. But wait, more importantly, let's hear the untold story of she who named herself Anemone. Anemone, yeah.
How do you feel?
I'm not sure. That's the problem. Before, I agreed with them in everything, but recently I've just been feeling... Feeling...
Differently?
Differently, yes.
Differently, I see.
I've been missing lines too. I never know when they're coming.
Yes.
Or why I'm saying them. I feel no impulse to say them.
Indeed.
I forget to rhyme most of the time. Except for that last line. That was an accident.
Well, I myself rhyme every once in a while. And motor skills.
You mean...
General physical coordination. Stopping, starting, turning, whirling, speaking, leaping, squatting.
Oh, terrible. Totally terrible.
When did the symptoms start?
Last week.
Would you like to...
Don't know if I can talk about it.
I understand.
It was our exit ode. The last line. And the end men suspect is not what they find, but an unseen path unseen divine. Such is the tale of Medea. Only I shouted John Lennon. Such is the tale of John Lennon.
Oh dear.
John Lennon. Just like that, I ran off stage.
A poignant observation, though.
Thank you. Music still feels his loss.
I agree. Perhaps it's time we have a session with the whole group. Send them in, Natalie. My deepest apologies for the traumatic journey. Please, take a seat.
Don't mind if we do.
Shall we begin? Quite all right there?
Just about. Could do with another couch.
Are you comfortable, Anemone?
What was that? Did he say anemone? The raving that's about now, is she really? How pathetic.
It is the name my patient prefers and upon which we've agreed. Isn't that right, Anemone?
It is. Though it's only recent, I'm still trying it out for fit. Calliope might be a bit better.
Ridiculous. Can't believe her cheek. Ludicrous. She has no name of which to speak. Who does she think she is?
I believe that personal denomination is important in developing a patient's sense of independence, of individuality. I should like it if, for the remainder of these sessions, we could all refer to Anemone as Anemone.
She'll always be chorus tune to us, no matter how she dresses it up. But if Anemone so wishes, we'll appease the bitch.
Oppressed collective subconscious, inherently antagonistic. Arrested phallic stage development, perhaps.
Excuse us?
You're quite right, Anemone.
You see what I've had to suffer.
What did he say? What was that? What did he score on that pathetic notepad?
Excellent. Let us begin then. Now, we all understand the reason for these sessions, I'm sure.
We have an inkling.
My patient, Anemone, has recently been suffering a...
Do you mind if we...
I myself would, of course, but alas, regulations. As I was saying, suffering a sense of disconnection, of detachment from the group. It is not a complete detachment as of yet, but it is affecting her work, and she felt that she could not continue without my professional help.
No need to tell us it's affecting her work. Last week she went totally berserk. Yelled just the wildest, most ridiculous.
I knew we'd get to this.
How long have you been working together, if I may ask?
If the years like sweet barley ears could be counted, next April our sum store will see 2,450 amounted.
Should have closed shop in the Renaissance.
2,450 years, indeed. And general cohesion over the course of your career.
No complaints overall of which to speak, until these last recent weeks.
And what would you say has changed now?
Let's cut to the quick, Doc. Just get on with it, shall we? Not hard to surmise this problem quite simply. We'll tell you exactly what the issue is here. It's her, with this ridiculous idea of independence. And nothing we say can make us see the senselessness of it.
You believe an enemy's self-realization to be senseless?
Of course they do, they're fascists.
Of course we do. It's ridiculous, outrageous, indulgent self-harm. Really. She sets a bad example.
She's free-spirited.
I believe that an enemy's desire for independence is entirely natural and also entirely out of her control.
We're sorry.
I did tell you so.
This desire for autonomy is a quite natural psychological impulse which Anemone has, according to the nature of her nature, repressed. But now she can no longer do so, and hence this repressed self-expression is manifesting itself quite clearly.
Enough of the psychobabble. Let's have English plain and simple. So you're saying what? That it's a condition? What's she got, Doc? Let's have the physician's opinion. What's the nature of this ailment?
Anemone is experiencing something quite foreign to her body. Anemone, would you like to...
I am suffering an emancipation.
An emancipation? Sounds medical enough. Reincarnation must be serious stuff. And what medication shall you prescribe to cure this shameful virus?
I have no intention of trying to cure Anemone.
You must be joking. Have you heard of the Hippocratic Oath?
For her entire life, Anemone has subjugated her own desires for the sake of the collective, which she believes to be the greater self.
Ha! The greater self! As you yourself said, don't you see? She is us, we are she. There is no her to set free. The her's all in her head. And what's more, you have to fix her right away. We can't possibly carry on in this way. She's ruining our reputation.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
The doctor supports my emancipation.
I do.
He's encouraged me to explore my individuality.
I have urged Anemone to spend time alone, to experiment in music, dress, culinary
To
taste.
take long walks on the beach and to ask myself, who is an enemy? What does she like?
Totally ridiculous. He must be taking the piss. Who's paying who to spout out this nonsense?
Oh, and there's nothing to suggest it isn't contagious.
Oh, please. As if we believe such lies. You're weak-minded, that's the root of your disease. This vanity will never affect this chorus.
General coordination appears to jar. Well, only time will tell.
My progression has been rather rapid, hasn't it, Doctor?
It has indeed, only a matter of weeks.
Listen, this is really no joke, Doc. I don't think you clock just what's at stake here. We've been together for thousands of years, and her shameful behaviour threatens the soil our good name. Just last week you should have seen what she did.
Oh, it added a much-needed twist.
How will we ever show face again? Never before have we been so ashamed. It was utterly embarrassing.
noticeable jarring in group coordination.
You all just overreacted.
Mateo was completely thrown, nearly washed the second kid. Jason was beside himself, threw a terrible fit. He's so highly strung as it is. Crayon spent hours pacifying him.
I bet he did.
What? Are you insinuating?
Such a shame they don't let fags in here, Doctor, don't you think?
What? How dare you suggest? How can you slander the text?
Cohesion deteriorating.
It's a miracle he didn't get to the bridal gown first, really.
This is outrageous.
Rhyming abandoned.
Are you suggesting that Jason is?
Why do you think that marriage fell apart?
That is totally absurd. Jason is a paragon of a manhood. How can you even begin to think that?
I suspected it myself.
Catchy, isn't it?
What did you say? Myself. Yourself.
The session is over. We'll reconvene next week, same time? Excellent. Hello all. A particular welcome to Medea. Thank you for joining us today. I'm glad that we could all be here, despite the scheduling complications.
I moved my Tai Chi class for today's session, Doctor.
I'm glad to hear it. Excellent for the bowel movements, Tai Chi.
Is it? Oh, thank goodness. I've been suffering with
I have to hear another word about your excretory system. Cynthia, I'm going to lose it.
It's a pertinent problem in my life right now, Megara.
Before we begin, may I ask how many remain in the core group?
I'm totally
I
neutral.
mean, I've still our tendencies,
My
but...
first step was my tattoo. It says single lady.
That is resolute.
Well, I'm trying my best not to ride my lines all the time. Oh, fuck!
Je m'appelle Philomène. J'ai acheté un chat.
You've identified with a friend.
What?
My congratulations and commiserations, ma'am.
Wearing socks today?
A bold first step. I applaud you.
Let us just reiterate, we have no desire to dissociate.
Ah, so you're the last remaining, despite increasing pressure to disband. You have refused denomination, I take it.
A whole tree need not name its branches.
How obscure. I'm astounded by your tenacity.
It is not tenacity, Doctor, but integrity. Something you are unable to see.
Potato, tomato, as they say. And what else has occurred in the week's interim, inkwork and footwear aside? The performances must have been different, to say the least. Medea?
The performances were a fiasco. No coordination at all. Never before have you seen anything so totally abortive. They all said whatever they thought the moment they thought it, and left it to us to carry the whole thing. The choreography was non-existent. Jason had a nervous breakdown and left.
Come.
So, in short, yes, the performances were different.
You're on my toe.
Oh,
Our toe, you're on it.
Sorry.
I sense you did not enjoy their difference.
No,
We did not.
we did not enjoy their differentness.
Oh, we did.
We did not.
I did.
That's irrelevant. We did not.
I'm one of us, so part of us did.
No, we did! If you did enjoy it, then obviously you cannot be us.
No, I am us. I swear, I just...
Well, you really aren't, so perhaps you best leave.
No, please, I beg you, be reasonable, please!
For the sake of it. No, I have to know you can't. We'll have plenty of time to figure it out.
Please,
rights of the free man.
Actually, I have an announcement. It affects all of us, so I think I'd best say it here. Medea and I are in love. We're running away. Together.
Congratulations. I hope that you'll be very happy.
Oh, that's just... Are you insane? You can't! What will happen to the play? There won't be Medea without Medea.
What? Oh, take her place. Medea's, I mean.
Take her place.
Don't
Don't be obscene.
You can take her place. Yeah, I've always wanted to try a different role, you know?
You can't take her place. You're one of us.
Well, like you said, there can't be Medea without Medea.
What makes you think you're so suited to the role?
Well, chorus one, there aren't exactly a lot of options.
Does this mean a costume redesign? Because I've always wanted to.
Chorus six, I had no idea.
Please, it's Ariane.
Ariadne, I had no idea. You were really sick. Well, of course, I've tried experience.
And I've even decided all my togas.
Nice.
You've all totally lost the plot! You have to be flexible, chorus one.
Flexible.
Yes, times have changed.
We won't stand for it. We won't stand for this rearrangement.
We have to change with the time.
Oh, how pithy. We won't stand for it. Get out.
Excuse us.
We won't stand by and watch this chorus degraded.
You'd rather it disintegrate.
Get out. We will continue this chorus alone.
The chorus one, that makes no sense.
I will maintain its integrity. I can do it alone. I don't need you. I am the only one left.
What? Chorus one. But are you seriously considering continuing this chorus alone?
Of course I will. We will. I have no choice. I must. The situation is not ideal, I know, but I will nonetheless continue this chorus as a single voice.
But surely you understand that such a setup is an illogicality, a paradox.
I am this chorus now, Doctor. Now, if you'll excuse me, us.